Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Monday, June 23rd, 2025. Hey, I hope everybody had themselves a wonderful weekend. Shout out to the OKC City Thunder. Hey, congrats on winning the championship. I know that's not the way you wanted to win the championship, but hey, it's a win's a win. Congratulations, getting the job done. Definitely tough to finish the your season with your guy going down, Halliburton. There, shout out to him because that's heartbreaking. Nobody wants to see that in the finals. Definitely one of those tough things that happened to him. So shout out to Halliburton. I hope you rest and recover from that and be back because look what the Pacers have done. They've improved year after year. So definitely no shame in the run that you made. And just felt like that short of just of probably pulling a huge upset. It would have been massive, but shout out OKC getting it done and doing the how-to on how to open a champagne bottle. But hey, shout out that there. If you just seen the video, I'm trying to pop open a champagne bottle. It's quite comical.
Well, it's tough when you're 19 years old, Ron.
It is very tough. You're like, but they figured it out and got her done there on that one. So as always, we'll get to the small slate we got going today. We got 9 MLB games to look at. We'll see how the Cappers how their weekend went, and then we'll get right to it. So we'll kick it off with Ramon. How are you doing here on this Monday, Ramon?
Yeah, I have the Thunder as my premium pick on the site, but you got to think that, man, if Halliburton who had those quick 3-pointers and, man, they ended up with 22 turnovers, I imagine he probably wouldn't have had as many as the team did. So great job and great NBA season. And, boy, you got the NBA draft just a couple days away, so no rest for the weary, but we're ready to set down for the drive here in Major League Baseball in the summer months.
Definitely. That's where we are. We're in the dog days of summer, as they say. Because we got today is baseball. It's meal prep Monday. No WNBA. They return back tomorrow. Head on over to Brian. How are you doing here on this Monday, Brian?
Hey, Rod, doing pretty well myself. I had a decent night last night in MLB. We went 2-1 over on the site for our premium plays. Tyrese kind of getting injured in the first quarter last night messed up my plans. I thought the Pacers were going to stick in it last night and at least cover the spread for us. I thought OKC was going to cover the spread at the half as well, and Pacers decided to stick around for at least the first half of the game. So that kind of blew up the NBA plays I had for it. But it's all right. We move on. Congratulations, OKC. They looked good last night. They deserve it. They played well this year. Yeah, and we're ready to make some money today, man. It's Monday. Let's get to it.
Definitely. I don't know where to Ron. How are you doing here on this Monday, Ron?
I'm great, man. Great day yesterday. 3-0 in MLB. Hit both my premiums with the OKC and the Golden State Valkyries. Boy, that team, you got to watch that team. But yeah, that OKC win solidified myself as the number 1 capper this year. So NBA, take that, and look forward to another good season next year, hopefully. So let's get back worrying about baseball now, because baseball is the key, and of course the WNBA. So yep, we got a long summer to go here.
Definitely long summer to go. It's them dog days of summer. Hey, congrats on winning the NBA title, as they say. And for us here at Tony's Picks, congrats to that. Definitely not an easy feat in them NBA games, because sometimes it can be tricky. Definitely. So congrats to you there. And for me, I can't complain as well. I had OKC as a premium. That first half under definitely cruised in there for us nicely. And yeah, I went 3-0 in the baseball as well, so I can't complain. MLB is heating up a little bit. Getting excited. Can't even believe we're not even halfway through the season in MLB when you look at it. We still got halfway to go, and that much MLB. We're dealing with a lot of TBDs, a lot of teams dealing with some pitcher issues already. So got a long season of baseball to go. It's mostly today, but I think Brian alluded to, there's definitely some money to be made here. So let's get on over to the MLB and get to it. We'll do 4 and 5. We'll split them up. First 4 we're looking at, we got Texas taking on Baltimore, Atlanta taking on the Mets. We got the Yankees taking on Cincinnati and Arizona into Chicago to take on the White Sox. We'll kick it on over to Ron to get us started. What do you like in them first four MLB tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely gonna look at this schedule. And I don't know what's going on with the Mets, man, but they are back home. They do very well at home, and the Braves don't do very well on the road. So I think this might be a good spot. I know it was Sunday night baseball, but Philly's only a hop, skip, and a jump up 95 there to New York City. So I'm gonna look at the Mets. I just love their home record, and they really didn't have a good one the last series they had at home. So maybe they can straighten it out. Of course, they're fighting. The Braves are fighting. The Phillies are fighting, and Mets are all fighting for the top of the NL East. So yeah, I'm gonna look at the Mets in this one.
Heading over to Brian. What do you got for us in this first four MLB tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Ron in that Braves Mets game. I'm gonna look at the Mets there. I know that last time out, the Braves did beat up on Paul Blackburn. He only went 3 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, only had 2 strikeouts. But I think he can bounce back here a little bit tonight. Maybe hold off the Braves a little bit. They didn't look great in their last series against the Marlins over the weekend. And Spencer Swellenbach, also his last time out, he got hit up by the Mets. So I think that the Mets can get to him today. Then, the Mets at home are 27-10 this season, and the Braves are 13-26 on the road. So we're going to take the Mets on the money line there. Then I'm going to look at the Yankees and Reds game. I'm going to take a shot here with the Reds' first 5 money line. Alan Winans on the mound for the Yankees. He hasn't pitched since last year, and he didn't look great at all his last 2 starts last year. And he faced this Reds team. He gave up 6 hits, 7 earned runs, and 2 home runs in only 2 innings. So I'm going to take a shot here with the Reds' first 5 money line.
Heading over to Ramon. What do you like here in the first four MLB tonight, Ramon?
Well, I'll go with the good Patrick Corbin day today, or at least the better of the two options here with Corbin going up against Rogers. Both teams pretty bad records against left-handed starting pitching, so I'll take the dog here. Texas has won 6 of their last 8 games on the road, and Corbin, yeah, he's been okay here of late for sure, comparatively to what everyone likes to get on him for. So 3.91 ERA. Rogers' numbers have been pretty good so far in just 2 starts, so I'll take the more experienced Corbin here, and Texas here on the road, a little bit of plus money for me.
For me in that one, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take Baltimore. I know I've been fading Baltimore a whole lot this year, but you just look at Texas losses on the road against the AL East. 8 straight losses on the road for this Texas Rangers squad against an AL East opponent. So I'm going to grab Baltimore there in that matchup. And then another one I'm looking at, I'll just continue to keep riding this under with the Yankees until you see them start getting some overs and seeing some high scoring ones. I continue to ride that under. Was it 10 straight or 11 straight unders for these Yankees? Lodolo on the mound, I think he can do enough to shut down this Yankees lineup. And Winans on the bump for the Yankees. I think he can do enough to shut down this Reds lineup as well. Give me the under in that one. Hey, that wraps up the first 4 we're looking at. Let's head on to the late night slate of the MLB tonight. We got Seattle taking on Minnesota, Pirates taking on Milwaukee. We got the Cubs taking on St. Louis, Boston taking on the Angels, and the Nationals into San Diego to take on your Padres, Ramon. So you get us started here in this one in the late night MLB. What do you got for us?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Cubs on the road with Brown. He doesn't have as good of numbers, I don't think, as Liberatore yet in this one, but I think the pitching will be okay here, actually, with these two. I'm going to go against what maybe their numbers are saying here right now in the matchup with Liberatore facing this Cubs lineup. It can be a bit daunting, but he can be effective still. I think when it gets to the end, I like the Cubs all the way through with a little bit of bullpen work here in this one. Cubs here with Brown on the mound still has pretty shoddy numbers, but I like him here over the Cardinals. This is a big series. I think the Cubs are just playing not necessarily better here. We know the Cardinals came off a little bit of a hot streak, but these two rivals, it's going to be heated tonight. I'm taking the Cubs on the road here. Practically a pick 'em now, it looks like. They moved to a slight favorite, actually. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, I don't know where to Brian. What do you like here in the late night MLB?
Yeah, the first one I'm going to look at here, I'm going to disagree with Ramon there. I think I'm going to lean towards the Cardinals tonight on the money line. I just think that after the long series the Cubs played over the weekend against the Brewers there in Chicago, I just think that the Cardinals are a better home team. They're gonna be able to get to Ben Brown here early and often. Their bats have been really hot. After yesterday's loss, I think they're going to try to bounce back here at home. So we'll lead the Cardinals money line there. And then looking at the Angels and Boston game tonight, I know that Jack Kohanowitz is on the mound for the Angels, but I think I'm going to lean there, the Angels money line. Walker Buehler on the mound. He hasn't looked good in his last 10 road starts, 9.23 ERA on the road. 6 starts this season. He has 27 earned runs in those. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a shot there with the Angels money line.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like in the late night MLB?
Yeah, I'm with Brian too on that Cardinals, man. There's a home dog. They're 12-6. That's 67% covering as a home dog. So I got to take the Cardinals. And now that I've seen that jump in the line to like 119, 120 Chicago. So I'm going to take the Cards as a home dog. And my spreadsheet play of the day, it's out on video. It's the Seattle Mariners. I just don't trust the Bailey over. So you can take that to the bank and get the over in that one as well. I think Erica mentioned it. Seattle team total over 3.5. I love it. I think Seattle wins this one very easily.
And for in this late night action, we can take an under and an over. Give me the under Boston and the Angels. You look at the Angels, 10 of their last 11 night games against the AL East opponent has gone under the total. So give me the under 9 in that matchup. And then give me the over. We've seen the Nationals. The bats, they hit it up, got hot. I think the Padres will be able to do enough to get us up and over that total as well. The last 4 between the Nationals and the Padres at Petco have all went up and over the total. So give me the over 8.5 there. Nationals and Padres tonight. Hey, that wraps up the MLB. Wraps up the whole sports card for today. Hey, Quiet Monday. It is definitely the dog days of summer. We got some WNBA back tomorrow, so that'll get us going. And then CFL decided they should spread it out this week, so we'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday CFL action. So, yeah, definitely. That brings us to the parlay section, player prop game in the future, or hey, even if you got a win total, we got some NFL coming up. If you got some of those, even the college sports win total, we don't mind you throwing one of those in there as well as we move forward through the summer. Hey, leave it up to the capper to decide whether they got here in this section, and then let us know what you got going over Tony's Picks to start the week, because that's where you can find our best bets. The best we got our money on is over at Tony'sPicks.com. There's a quick link in the description. Gets you right on over. All right, let's get it started. Get on over to Ron. What do you got for us tonight, Ron?
Yeah, I got a 3-pack in MLB, Grand Slam 3-pack, and my best bet is included in that, so don't buy them both. You can get the Diamond Crusher separately there. I'm going to look at a couple things tonight. And I got a video up. It's coming for the KBO, but it looks like a lot of rain going on. And when that country it rains the whole country out, except in a dome. So we're going to take the Kia Tigers -1 at Kai Woom's dome there, the SciCheck dome. And that'll be on the video. And as well, we're going to look at the NC Dinos on the money line. That one in the World Club FIFA tonight. We have Bayern Munich, and they're taking on Benfica. We're going to go both teams to score in that one. So take both teams to score in that one for tonight. And like I said, hey, it's now baseball and WNBA the rest of the summer, so getting it heated up. I actually just ordered my Phil Steele, so it'll be here around July 4th or 5th, what they're saying. So got that on the way to get ready for college football very soon. And hey, you got some really great cappers sitting here looking at you right now. They're doing very well in the MLB. Not me right now, but I'm coming around the corner, so we'll hopefully get it squared away and pair us up. And you're good cappers. You see us all the time on these live shows, as Tony alludes to every morning. So you know who we are. Yeah, pair us up. We'll make you some money. Let's go.
Definitely. Let's make some money here to start the week. Head on over to Brian. What do you got for us tonight, Brian?
Yeah, over on the site tonight, I have a Money Making Monday 3-pack for you, and I also have my best bet in MLB. Obviously, only plays in MLB today, so only sport up. But yeah, don't buy that premium best bet if you're gonna buy the 3-pack. It's included in it. Yeah, I'm looking to bounce back in the MLB. We've had money making day one day, 2-1 the next day, 2-2 the next day. So we're just trying to keep it consistent and hopefully move on through this week and get into this week and make some money. Don't forget to use that two for one promo to get your two favorite cappers, and use that Tony T promo code at checkout for save yourself 15%. For tonight's parlay, we're going to go with a couple dogs here. I got Chicago White Sox, first 5 money line. We're going to take the Reds, first 5 money line. And we're going to go with the Mets money line.
Nice, nice. Head on over to Ramon. What do you got for us tonight, Ramon?
Yeah, I did find a 3-pack of winners tonight over at Tony'sPicks.com and Major League Baseball. Had a pretty good run there last night. I'm a pretty good run again here on the site as well. And make sure you check out Ron and I on our WNBA show each night. We know we got no WNBA tonight, but every night there's games. We do our little show. I've hit 11 of my last 12 WNBA picks here on the site. So get ready to roll tomorrow. We got a bit of a good card. Hey, tonight, Rod, I'm going to look to that FIFA World Cup as well with Al Ali, the Egyptian club, going up against Porto. Here, one of these two will need a win, and then they need Palmeiras to win over Inter Miami, and then they're going to need their calculator to still probably get in. But I'm going to take Porto here to win 2-1. I'll take an exact score line or Porto minus a half a goal at minus $1.35 or so. The total's right on 3, and I think it's going to be a 2-1 final. And hey, we've gotten a couple scores exactly right here. So I'm going Porto tonight, at least to cover this handicap line. And I'm also going to score the 2-1 final here tonight at the FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup.
And mine is tomorrow, by the way. I misspoke. That Bayern Munich and Benfica is tomorrow afternoon.
Alrighty. I'm free over Tony's Picks. Yeah, I got a 3-pack as well. Went 3-0 yesterday in the MLB, so trying to sweep the board to start the week again. Also got my play of the day in that 3-pack. So if you're looking for that one best bet, it's available singly, and that's on a nice little 8-1 run as well with my best bet in the MLB. So looking to start the week strong with the baseball and knock it out of the park. And as Brian alluded to, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional. You can't go wrong with that. You see most of us up on the leaderboard in some form or another. So grab your 2 favorite cappers, pair us together, join us up, and have 2 cappers put money in your pocket. You can't go wrong with that over at Tony's Picks. Also, when you're aboard long-term on a long-term package, we find that play late info, that someone trips, falls, gets hurt. Hey, and we throw in a play that we're like, hey, one of those late moves. 10 minutes to 2 hours before tip off or puck drop or all that. Hey, you get that email directly to you. You get that email directly to you over at Tony's Picks, and then hey, that's where the best way to go is long term. So you don't miss out on those plays. Hey, that wraps it up. Hey, wait, I got a little 3-teamer for you. So we're going to take, give me Woo. So we'll take Woo on the money line, Seattle on the money line, throw in Baltimore on the money line, and then give me the under 10 in the Yankees game. A little 3-teamer for you there in the MLB action. Hey, that wraps it up for Monday's happy hour show to start the week. I appreciate everybody who tunes into the happy hour show. We got JM in the chat, Andrew in the chat, Old Gaffer in the chat. Mr. Weskers, I think I see in the chat too. We got Erica in there as well. Richard Lockhart in the chat. Jermaine. Someone's figuring it out. I'm sure he's figuring it out. What else we got in there? Nicholas Handy's in the chat as well. Hey, shout out Ron Hans in the chat. Shout out to everybody who tunes into the happy hour. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's have a big week. These final words before we head on out for Monday's slate of action.
Good luck.
one more tomorrow at the FIFA Club World Cup, an afternoon contest before we come on the air. And well, it's been a rough time for Auckland City. They've been outscored 16-0 and fallen against the handicap as well. But they're getting 5.5 goals tomorrow against Boca Juniors, and I've actually got Auckland City plus 5.5. It'll probably be 5-0, but I'm going to take Auckland City. They're plus 5.5 goals tomorrow.
Nice.
Get into the knockout stage, guys. It'll be fun. Get rid of these garbage teams.
Fair enough on that. Yeah, bro.
Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Man, let's have a big winning Monday. Make it a good one. Thanks everybody. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow morning, Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern with the Tony's Picks Morning Show. And hey, if you still got the open auditions, you think you got what it takes to be a capper here at Tony's Picks, join us. We'll send you a link. You can come up. You can give us some plays with us on the morning show. Do your live audition right there with us on the morning show tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Monday night. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Have a good one. See you guys.